who were on the ship, and they were in constant touch with me as the lockdown happened. Before the lockdown, also they were having issues with coming back to Goa. So after lockdown, they were very scared that the airports are closed now and all that. So we were in constant touch, and then like they were telling me to raise their issue, and also I was constantly calling up the MLAs and even the CM's office. CM's office, so he hardly get a response. So, but got a very good response from most of the MLAs that I spoke to. So after that, I was in constant touch with the Seafarers Association. I contacted them and asked them, "Baba, what is happening? You all are the Seafarers Association. You all have to get them back." I was constantly putting pressure on them, and I got very good response from the Seafarers Association also. So they were like also telling me, okay, this is the issue, and they were telling me about the issues. So like we were trying, everyone was making. I was doing my research on the matter, and I was like following up with a lot of MLAs, and I've contacted Mr. Rejana, the only person actually to be in fact who has given me very positive response, and he has contacted me back and he has given me updates and okay, this is happening, this is happening. So I was like, okay, something is happening. So we were following the procedure, and we were writing several mails to the ministry. I wrote mails to the central ministry, external affairs, who's supposed to handle this measure. So external affairs का message गए लो, mail गए लो, home ministry I mail डाल लो, and all MLAs have sent mails to home ministry. So ये ministry सगळे mail धाडले, सगळे जाल्यार कांयच जायना जालें. Everyone you know have said sent mails. Mail झाले, report धाडले, सगळें धाडलें, कांयच जायना. So I went, and in one regard I went live. The first time I went live in regarding the seafarers issue. Seafarers issue live गेले तेन्ना म्हाका जायते आनी seafarers phone मारपाक लागले. So म्हाका दिसलें ते थोडे आसा म्हूण. So in the end I started getting around 10 to 15 then 20 calls. Like constantly the phone मारताले कोण वचनाजाले, बाबा तूं seafarers and we are very help us and all. And it's a distress. Some people who are there in the who are the European side also, at least they didn't have that much problems as the ones who are in Rio and all. Very bad condition when it comes to the people who are in Rio. So आता किती आसा, I was following up, and then finally we said, okay, 14 the lockdown ends. 14 तारखेर lockdown ends जातलें म्हणून. 14 तारखेर when the MLAs were also saying that chief minister is talking to the prime minister around 5 times a day. Yeah, the entire India is in trouble, and the prime minister at time is doing a wonderful job. The prime minister of India in trying to put things, because India is a big country and it's not a simple thing to lock down. India कितें म्हणून जाल्यार दुसरे भाशेन there are a lot of people take different meaning out of it. He's doing a wonderful job of keeping the country in place. If all the countries are facing it, so and he's doing a good job for the population. So and what happens is, to get the seafarers association, we have to raise the issue, and I'm very sure that if he knows about the issue, he would definitely get people back. Because when I read on the internet and all, I read where the Prime Minister of India has done a wonderful job in getting people back who were in Iran. They were stranded over there in Iran, and he's got 770 people back even during the lockdown. So lockdowns are there, 770 people are and seafarers are at least they were stranded on the land. Seafarers the boat they are quarantined for almost, at that point on the 14th they were almost quarantined for 1.5 months. So 1.5 months they are quarantined. There's no problem. They are having no issues. But tomorrow even, and there's no chance of getting any issue for them, because no one is coming and going. They are on the ship, and they are always in a lockdown. When our seafarers go, they are always in a lockdown. But here what happens is they are not going to the ports. Their food supplies will get limited. And before the problem reaches to an extent where they have to go on the port and get the food, and then they can get infected with the COVID-19, we have to get them back. So follow up करून it became on the 14th. I waited till the 14th of April. I told the Seafarers Association directly that I am waiting till the 14th, and after that I will go to the port. I contacted the CM of Goa on his on mobile, and his PA picked up the phone. And when his PA picked up the phone, I said, I want to, if possible, I want to speak to the CM of Goa. And he said, no, CM is busy right now. You call him up at 10:30. I said, this is regarding the seafarers. and they have to be provided the help. So then he said, "No, CM is busy right now, and CM cannot pick up the calls. You call at 10:30." I called at 10:30, 10:30 till 11 o'clock. I called. After 11, you don't feel like calling. You cannot call anyone. Even he needs his peace of mind. So next day I called him up again. They didn't answer. They disconnected my call. So after that, I said, forget about it, Valencio. You just go to the Supreme Court, because I have immense faith in judiciary. What happens today? We are in a democratic country, and the judiciary is a major part of the democracy. So I have immense faith in the Honorable Supreme Court judges and all of them, that they will do the needful. And here in the seafarer point, see, if nobody got back in Goa, if everyone were there where they are, it was a different issue. But the Prime Minister and his cabinet have already evacuated people and got them back. They have rescued people who are on land. So there is no question of not getting these people who are the seafarers, because under Article 14 of the Indian Constitution, it is right to equality. Right to equality means you have to give equal right to the seafarers also, when you have already got these people during a lockdown. And the Article 21 of the Indian Constitution also reads that right to life. So I have raised a petition. I spoke to my advocate, and I have raised a petition based on right to life and right to equality to get the seafarers back. So I required some documentations and all, which I got from the Honorable MLA from Kurtorim, Mr. Reginaldo. Even the letters and all that he had given, all those things I have taken from him, and I have put up my petition on the 18th of April. Then they were checking the data and all that. On 24th of April, they listed my petition, and on the 27th of April, they have given a judgment, and after doing the video conferencing and arguments. So the judgment is given to you. I have given you the judgment. It's on Google also. So it's a very positive judgment by the Supreme Court, the Honorable Supreme Court of India. When they were not even hearing the cases, they have heard my case, and they have understood the importance of keeping our constitution intact and getting the seafarers back to India. I'm very, very, very grateful that they heard the call of the seafarers. I'm voicing my thing for the seafarers, because they are the ones who really need the help. They are already quarantined. They are in a cabin over there, and just imagine yourself just locked up in one room, and then you see what they are feeling. I feel the question is not of quarantining. What is the CM doing with quarantine? Why Ginger Hotel? Why, if it's a paid hotel, why paid then Ginger? Even if the government is paying for the hotel, then why Ginger? If government is going to pay for the hotel also, then why Ginger? Then why not the other hotel? I know so many also, the local people who have small hotels and here and all. They need a living also. So if you all can do it, just pay the rent for these people also who have hotels. Take their rooms, give them a nominal. They also will get some income. That's how we save the economy. Don't charge the seafarers anything. You don't charge do not even think of charging. This is my message to the Chief Minister of Goa, Mr. Dr. Pramod Sawant, as you like to call it. Please do not charge anyone anything. We have a CM fund where enough money is given, sir. Enough money has been given. You will get a lot of more money also if you do the needful, and if you are taking and protecting the lives. Under section 24 of the disaster management, it clearly reads as provide food, shelter, healthcare services and all. What have you all provided? Have you all provided healthcare services? Have you all provided healthcare services? You all have tested 1,700 people over a period of time, where 1,700 people are just tested in some places like Chennai in a day. Yeah, Chennai is a big state and we are a small state, but why? You all took so much time in setting up the virology lab. You all have taken enough time, you all have wasted enough time studying. Please, there is no need to study. The entire world has been studying coronavirus and to handle how the situation is. So no more studies from you are required, sir. What is required is actions. Take the actions. I will be very glad to help you if you need any help in any of the matters. But it is time that you take action. You act like the CM and the head of the Disaster Management Act. Get us Goan seafarers back. It is your responsibility. It is your duty. We are telling you to get them back, and please get them back. See, we have, when it comes to testing also, we have just tested 0.08% of the people. That is less than 1%. When it's talking about the seafarers, getting them back also, it's just 1% of the seafarers that we have got back. 1%. If we are having so many issues about 1% of the seafarers getting them back, what about the rest of them? We have to act fast, act accordingly, keep everything in order, and we should be very, very grateful to God and to Saint Francis Xavier that he has protected us for such a long time. Do not open the way you all are opening just because we are. See, we don't have to tell the Indian government to get them back. Indian government has its own problems. Let the Indian government do this. They have to just, the CM has to just take the permissions to get the people by the ship or by chartered flights, and let the shipping companies take care of it, because it's their responsibility also to get them back. Because see, now we don't know the situation, what is going to happen in US. They can say they can close their airports down. Only Miami was the active airport right now, so we can get the ship back, put them in. You can request. All we can do is request and demand, and we have to get them back, because it is high time at least we get the people from the Rio ports and all, and people who are stranded in USA, because US's situation is getting worse day by day.
Once again, thank you.
In regards to the quarantine issue, right now quarantine is not an issue at all, because under the Disaster Management Act of 2005, section 65 one second, 65 1b 1b reads as, any premises needed or likely to be needed for the purpose of rescue operation can be requisited any time. So where is the question of paid quarantine, not paid quarantine, whether the seafarers are going to pay for the quarantine, whether the agents are going to pay for the, whether the company, there is no question of being paid. The CM has to just say, okay, fine, I want this hotel, I want this hotel, I want this hotel. After saying that, he can just say, okay, I'm going to pay you a nominal rent. Pay a nominal rent, capture the hotels. Take the hotels and say, okay, for a period of 3 months, 2 months time, we need to give the hotels. You give them. See, the hotels also will be very happy to quarantine, because they are also humans, and I have so many hoteliers who have contacted me and have said, we are ready to give a hotel for the quarantine. So many of them. So the question is not of quarantining. If what is the CM doing with quarantine? Why Ginger Hotel? Why, if it's a paid hotel, why paid then Ginger? Even if the government is paying for the hotel, then why Ginger? If government is going to pay for the hotel also, then why Ginger? Then why not the other hotel? I know so many also, the local people who have small hotels and here and all, they need a living also. So if you all can do it, just pay the rent for this order, and we should be very, very grateful to God and to Saint Francis Xavier that he has protected us for such a long time. Do not open the way you all are opening just because we are in a green zone. If you cut open a green colored watermelon, you see red inside. So when you cut open when you are opening the state like this, open, it won't take much time for it to become red. So this is my humble request. Please understand the situations. There is no need to open up things like just because we have got an order from the central and saying we can open pan and this and that. There is no need to open all these things, because see, when you spit coronavirus into it, and our democracy allows us to take our own rules, own things in our state. I hope the CM knows this. If he's the CM, he should know that we are not directly under we are a state.
Yeah.
So the state can have its own rules. We are not a union territory where the union rules are. We are a state when we can make our own rules. Please do not open this pan, because you are only going to add more problems. A lot of other things, but Right now, the seafarers thing is the only thing that matters to me. So I hope he acts accordingly. The Supreme Court has given us a positive verdict, and a positive verdict means it's now the it's not now the judiciary has said this positive way. Now it's the duty of the CM of Goa to get to accordingly tell whatever is needed of the central, and I'm 100% sure the central will be having no problem. They are very helpful center, because we center helpful in the sense that they have to protect the people. It's the duty of the nation, so they have to do their duty, and our duty is to let them know about their duty. So that is all I would like to say. Thank you very much for the everything, and thank you to the honorable Supreme Court of India for really taking a quick judgment on this. I'm very glad, and my message to the seafarers is don't worry, I will be fighting, and we will all be